Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and create I'm inside of GetResponse, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and create a quick campaign, and I'm going to name it Solo Ads, and we could type in Solo Ads 4%. Okay, so then we know that it's Solo Ads for the 4%. Once I create that campaign, I'm literally going to go back to dashboard, and I'm going to click on this little gear right here. The reason why I'm going to click on this gear is because it's going to allow me to take off the double opt-in. So once I go there, I click on permission, and I'm going to just click all of this off, which is going to get rid of the double opt-in. Which all it does, it makes it harder for the person to become a lead. So we want to make it as easy as possible. So we just took out the double opt-in. The next thing that we're going to do here is we're going to start adding the autoresponders, the email sequence. So we're going to click on message, and we're going to click on create autoresponder. And as that's loading up, we're going to go here. And like I promised you before, I'm going to hook you up with all of my email templates. And you're more than welcome to change them around and add your own personality to it. So we're going to go ahead and start with the make money emails. So we just click on that. All we're simply going to do is we're just going to go ahead and grab this. Okay. Copy. Create new email. Paste it right in there. And from there, I'm just going to click next step. And I'm going to click on start from scratch. Click on this one. And I'm literally just going to wait for this to load up. I'm going to get rid of the image. We don't need the image. And then from here, I'm just going to go ahead and copy and paste this. And from there, I'm going to go ahead and lower that. And I'm basically going to come back to this. I'm just going to throw it in here. And I'm just going to click next step. And I'm just going to click save publish. And all of a sudden, the email is going to be right then and there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to load all of these up. And then I'm going to walk you through how to connect the links in just a bit. So see you in a bit. Okay, hello. Hopefully I can be heard. Um, Hello, can you hear me? Just make sure. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Can you hear me? Let me know if you can. Okay, so I just logged into your ClickMagick account, and what we're gonna do is we're basically gonna custom domain the links. So then we're good to go, and our links could be whitelisted, meaning that they're not gonna get put in the spam folder or anything like that. So what we're gonna do is I'm in ClickFunnels. I mean in ClickMagick, and if you go to Tools, there's going to be I'm sorry, if you go to help, there's going to be a section where it says facts. If you click on facts, if you scroll down into custom tracking domain, I'm going to click on method 3 since we're using GoDaddy, and it's literally going to show me how to do it. I'm just going to do it for you now. So I'm literally going to go into here, and what I've done is I'm already inside of your GoDaddy account, and I'm literally going to go ahead and look for the domain that you want me to mask. So it's infowebbiz.com. infowebbiz.com. So that's that one right there. I'm going to go to DNS zone file, and this could be a little confusing, but I kind of know how to do it already, so I'm good. So I'm going to go to CNAME, and I'm going to add a record, and I'm going to change the record to CNAME, and then I'm going to type in for here, I'm going to type in track, since we're going to be using this for tracking purposes. And then I'm going to go ahead and use this link, www.clickmagick.com, for the tracking link. That's where it's going to be pointed to. And I'm going to go ahead and make the TTL to half an hour. Click finish, and then I'm just going to save changes, and I should be good. Okay, now that that's done, the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to add it to my domain names. So I'm going to go to domain, I'm going to go to tools, then I'm going to go to domain manager. And inside of domain manager, if I go to method 3, I'm just going to now type in the, excuse me, I'm just going to go here and type in the domain name that we got here. And I'm just going to literally type that in. Okay, maybe. And probably, let me just shrink that. and I'm just gonna make sure I put a track because I put track on there. So it's track.infowebbiz.com. Cloak this domain. I'm gonna say no. Add custom domain, and it's gonna be right there. So now that it's added, I can begin to start creating my links. So the way it would look like, for example, for link name, we can put solo funnel. And from here, you can see that it's already right there, trackinfowebbiz.com. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and start linking everything up, and I'm going to show you how to do it. Okay, so give me 1 second. Now I'm going to go ahead and create the link for the link that we're going to be giving to the traffic vendor. So I'm going to just name it Solo Ad Funnel tracking link, and then I'm going to do a / I'm going to do money this week funnel. All right, and then here in the primary link, I'm going to go ahead to your 4%. And if I go to 4%, we're going to be using the Make Money This Week funnel. Click on that. What's going to end up happening here is we can literally go to links, okay? And when we go to links, we copy this right there. That's going to be your, that seems like it's your ClickBank ID. So once we grab that link, we're going to just put it right in there. And we're going to kind of go ahead, click Create Link. And just like that, our link is created. Now, we're going to go and we're going to do a step further. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to track this because we want to make sure how many clicks we're going to get. We want to make sure how many opt-ins we're going to get. And most importantly, we want to make sure how many sales we're going to get. So I'm going to click on this link, which opens up. And I'm going to click on this little gear. And I'm going to click on where it says Track Conversions. Okay, when I do that, it's literally going to bring me to this section right here. There's going to be 3 kinds of pixels that I'm going to be installing. The first pixel is going to be that tracks the sales. The second is going to track the opt-ins, and the third one's going to track when they're watching the pre-sales video, the sales video. So we'll go ahead, let's go ahead and do that now. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that link. I'm going to go to Money This Week, and I'm going to click on where it says Tracking. Tracking pixel order confirmation. That's where I'm going to go ahead and put it in there. And then from there, I'm going to go ahead and grab this one, which is going to be the action tracking pixel, which is going to go right here on the top. And then last but not least, I'm going to go ahead and grab the engagement pixel, and I'm going to go ahead and place it right there. When I go ahead and place it right there, I literally just click Save Changes. Once that's saved, I'm pretty much good to go. Okay, and now what that's going to do, it's going to track my opt-ins when they're watching the sales video and when I make a sale. Okay, that's kind of how that's going to work. So now what I'm going to do is, now that that's done, that's out of the way, I'm going to go ahead and create similar links for the links that we're going to be putting inside of the funnel. So inside of the email autoresponder, so then you can see what email and what funnel is getting you the results that you're looking for. So give me 1 second and I'll go ahead and get that up and running. Cool. So what I've decided to do now is we're going to create links for the emails because we want to make sure that it's tracked and we want to see what emails are getting us sales. I think it's a great way to kind of track that. So I've created a link for Money This Week emails. I've created a link for simple sales page emails and Sell Without Selling, and then the tech funnel email follow-up series. So now there's a couple things we have to do. We have to make sure that these links are tracked to see when we make a sale from an autoresponder, from our emails, we can see that in here. So we're going to start with the Money This Week follow-up series. And all we're going to do is we're going to click on this gear again. We're going to click on Track Conversions, okay? And I'm going to go ahead and install this again into the 4%. So if I go to 4%, I'm going to click on Money This Week. And I'm literally going to go to Tracking. And I'm going to make my way in there. I'm just going to open this up a little bit. And you can put as many pixels in here as you want. So just put one in there. I'm going to put the next one in there. Actually, let me put that one in there. That's where it's supposed to be. The sales one should be in here. And then I'm going to go ahead and put the engagement one. It's going to be right there. Click Save Changes. And just like that, now this link is going to be officially tracked. So whenever someone clicks on the email, I'm going to see that click. When someone sees the sales video, I'm going to see that. When someone go ahead makes their way and buys this, I can also see that as well. So now I'm going to do that with the Sell Without. I'm going to do the simple sales page. Same thing. I'm going to open the gear up. track conversions, and I'm simply going to make my way out to that funnel. So if I go to 4%, and if I go to simple sales page, tracking system, okay, and that's where I'm going to go ahead and do that and put that in there. So for this one, they only have two kind of tracking systems. So simple sales page, track conversions. I'm going to go ahead and track the sales when they come from there. And I'm going to go ahead and track the engagement. And that's going to be it for that. Go ahead and save it. And we're pretty much covered on that end. So far we've done the make money this week. Simple sales page. Now we're going to go to sell without selling. Same thing. I'm going to make my way out to this little gear. Track conversions. I'm going to go ahead and copy that in there. And I'm going to go into the 4%. And I'm going to look for the sell without selling funnel. It's right there. Go to tracking. And I'm just simply going to go ahead and place that in there. It's going to be the sales. And I'm going to go ahead and grab the engagement. And I'm just going to go ahead and place it there. And just like that, that's also taken care of now. And that's also going to be tracked. So as you can see, it's really simple. It just takes a little practice. And last but not least, we're going to do the tech email follow-up series. So we're going to go ahead and open that up, track conversions. And we're going to grab this link, this pixel. And we're going to make our way to the Tech Mastermind funnel. Click on that. Once that's there, I'm going to go to where it says tracking. In tracking, I'm going to go ahead and put the sales in there. And I'm going to go ahead and click engagement. Put that in there. And I should be good to go. Okay? So far, now that we're good to go, all of these links have been tracked. So we're pretty much good to go. The next step is going to be linking, making sure that we get these links and link them up with our autoresponder. Once that's done, we're pretty much going to be ready to go ahead and purchase the traffic. So I'm looking forward to it. So give me 1 second. I'll show you the next step in a second. Okay, cool. So now that we're here, we're going to go ahead and put these links inside of the autoresponder as well as make some changes here. So we're going to start with the Make Money This Week follow-up series. We're going to grab this link. We're going to preview and make sure that it's running correctly. And yep, it's taking them to your affiliate sales page. So now what we're going to do, we're going to go to email, the autoresponder sequence, and we're going to click on here. We're going to start with the first email. We're going to click edit message. Next step. And wherever it says link here, that's where I'm going to link it. So I'm going to click here and link it there. It's going to say click here, so I'm going to link it there. Link it there. And I'm going to go ahead and put your name in there, Eleanor. Which I don't. Eleanor. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and link it here. And just like that, seems like everything's good to go. Everything's linked, and I'm going to go ahead and test it. You can send a little test message. You could do that too. It's actually going to send to you, so you're probably going to be able to see it. And I'm just going to go ahead and click the next step. And from there, save and publish. And I'm pretty much good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up these emails. I'm going to link them up. And then from there, I'll tell you what we need to do next. What we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and link this email up now. We're going to link this one up. So I'm going to show you how we're going to do it. This is going to be the Tech Mastermind funnel. So all we're going to do is we're just going to go over to back to ClickMagick. And since we've already created that link, I'm going to click on where it says Tech Email Follow-Up Series. And it's going to automatically generate a link for me. And I'm going to preview it just to make sure it's the right one. And sure enough, it is. So I'm going to go ahead and put that away now. And I'm going to go back here. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start linking stuff up. So I'm going to go ahead and link that up with the Tech Mastermind. Okay. Open that up. Get up there. Click there. And I'm going to go ahead, Paulo CQ. Oh, actually, sorry. It's supposed to be Eleanor. Okay, and I'm just going to go ahead and link that up. Okay, and I'm pretty much done there. So I'm going to go ahead and click next step. And what I'm going to go ahead and do is click save and publish. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and do that to all of them, and then I'll be right back with you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start with the sell without selling, because that's where we've reached now. And I'm going to go ahead and collect the link. So it's going to be the same process. I'm already in here. I'm going to click an edit message. And now the link that I'm going to be putting in here is going to be sell without selling. So let me just make sure that's done. Okay, once that's done, I'm going to go ahead and click here. And then from here, I'm just going to go ahead and paste it on there. And I should be good. Let me just double check. Okay, sell without selling. And I'm just going to go ahead and link it up here. Again, you're more than welcome to change these emails. These are just default emails that I've created. So, again, you could simply see the process of how I do things. It's not that hard. And I go ahead and click here, link that up, and I'm gonna just put one more here. Check this out. I'm gonna link that up. Okay, and just like that, I'm pretty much good to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and link these up, and I'll catch you in a little bit.